Hello and welcome to Mildly Interesting Coins. So today I will be doing a top 10 of coins from my collection, and for most of these coins I will do further videos on them where I'll go into a bit more depth. So this is just going to be a very brief overview of 10 of the best coins that I have right here. It's no means set in stone. That I do have other coins which may well be just as interesting as these. This is just 10 that I've selected now, which I think are particularly interesting. So let's get started with number 10. So at number 10 we have this East German commemorative coin from 1969. It's commemorating 20 years of East Germany. So as you can see, it's worth 5 marks. Well, technically, not that it would have really been legal tender, but yeah, if we look at the reverse, we can see we've got the emblem of East Germany. For me, this is a particularly interesting one. I just happen to find communist history quite interesting. I'm by no means an apologist for all the crimes that the regimes like the one in East Germany committed, but I just happen to find them. I just happen to find that a really interesting part of history. So, moving on to number 9. If we just get it to come into focus, we have a Luxembourgish 2.5 centimes from 1901. So, I mean, the reason why I chose this one is because it's one that's very old, but also in particularly good condition. Also, it's a bit of an unusual denomination. In the past, I think it was quite common to have the denomination 2.5, especially before decimalisation in many countries. And also another thing is, it's not really every day that you see a coin this old from Luxembourg, especially as being such a small country, there can't have been that many of these in circulation. So at number 8, I have this, if it will just come into focus. Here we are. So it's a Belgian Congo 20 centimes coin. It's from the time of, I think it's Albert I. Now, the Belgian Congo, as you may know, is now known as the Democratic Republic of Congo. Under Belgian rule, it was the site of many human rights abuses, and I think one of the largest genocides in history. That was after the time. This coin was actually minted after the time of those atrocities. But yeah, obviously they would still, around this time, they would still be feeling the consequences. Particularly nice how it's got a hole in the middle. Always appreciate that on a coin. So, at number 7, I have this 2 Stotinki coin from 1912. I have to say I don't know a lot about what was going on in Bulgaria, at the time. I think I mainly chose this just because it's another old coin in excellent condition, apart from on the back where it does have quite a bit of oxidisation, but even then you can still make out the writing on it if you can read Bulgarian Cyrillic. But yeah, overall this is quite a nice coin. I will have to do more research before I do another video on this one, because I have to say, as I said, I do not know much about what's going on in Bulgaria at this time, apart from the fact I think they just become independent from the Ottoman Empire. But yeah, anyway, moving on to number 6. So, number 6, if this one will... Yeah, here we are. So this here is a Hungarian 10 filler. Now, if you look at this, you'd probably think this can't possibly be more than 30 years old, judging by just how shiny it is, really. But no, believe it or not, this is actually from 1894. I'm pretty sure this is genuine. I can't think of any reason why anyone would have made a replica of this, because it's not a particularly spectacular denomination. But yeah, I'm just amazed just at how well this has been preserved. Clearly wasn't used very much. But yeah, this is just from the sheer good quality of this. This is definitely one of my favourite coins. So, coming in at number Coming up at number 5, we have 5 kopecks from 1770. So this is the time of Catherine the Great. I think a new TV series has come out about her. I haven't seen it myself, but she's obviously a very famous Russian Tsar. It doesn't actually have her head on it, because this is quite, I think, in the Russian Empire, the only coins that did have the monarch's head on it tended to be higher denominations. This just has her emblem, which you can make out here. It's quite worn, but yeah, it's kind of like an E combined with another letter. It's obviously a Russian letter, so it's quite hard to make out. I just think this one is a particular, despite being such a low denomination, I think it's a particularly nice design, very elaborate. So at number 4, we have this coin from the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. It's from 1666, which you can just about make out there. And on the reverse, we can see a portrait of John II, who was King of Poland and Duke of Lithuania at this time. Now, on the obverse, one thing I found particularly interesting is basically Lithuanian emblem of a charging knight. This is still a symbol of Lithuania to this day. So yeah, even on modern Lithuanian coins, you will still see the symbol, which I think is actually a very nice thing about it. It's in quite good condition for its age. Not the easiest to read. I mean, yeah, definitely look at that typeface. I have no idea what it says around here. But yeah, overall, quite a nice piece of history. At number 3, we have a British farthing from 1699. You can just about make out the date here. Now, this is the oldest coin that I own. It's from the time of William III, otherwise known as William of Orange. He was, I think, if I understood correctly, I think he was simultaneously King of the Netherlands and King of Great Britain. And before his wife Mary died, they were actually co-monarchs, so for a while it was both William and Mary who were both King and Queen of Great Britain, which was a bit of a weird situation. But yeah, by the time this was minted, it was just Mary had died and William was the only one left living. So at number 2, I guess the right way up, we have 50 kopecks from 1897 from the Russian Empire. This is from the time of Nicholas II, the last Tsar of the Russian Empire. Now I got this particular coin from a kiosk in the main railway station in Riga, in Latvia. So yeah, I managed to get this for about €8, so I thought that was quite a good deal, especially for a silver coin. So if you ever are in Latvia, definitely check that out. Now, moving on to number 1. I would do a drum roll, but I'm not going to bother. So we've got this. At number 1, we have a British shilling from 1711. Now, this is from the time of Queen Anne. If you look on the reverse, quite a nice portrait of her. I mean, the main reason why this is my favourite is just because it's just in such good condition for its age. The only thing that really lets it down is the hole in the top, but, it's a piece of history. That drilling holes in coins is just something that people did, so I can't really complain. It's a very nice coin. And it's also quite a high denomination, considering its size. So that was my top 10 coins. Thank you for watching. As always, all views, likes, comments and subscriptions are always very much appreciated. And I will see you in the next video.